Right, this is our squirrel pen. They're already learning how to climb out of it. Over there we have a hammock strung up. I'm trying to get light in, which isn't easy. Our bedroom's not the brightest room in the house. This is now the favourite sleeping area. The cat carrier is there, but it's almost like nature tells them they need to be up off the ground. So now everyone sleeps in the hammock. Somebody's sitting on my camera. They love the rope. They climb on the rope. They have a little grass nest. There's another one heading my way. We're trying not to encourage you to play on the top of the pen. The idea is that you play. There's a rope there with a ball. Yes. We have a few more. Now you see I'm standing here talking, and so everyone has come to me. Okay, give me a minute. Go back. Come on. Go on, go and explore your cage. So they've been living in here since Sunday, settling down well. That's the parrot swing, which they now will climb on. The idea being to get them used to moving branches when they're climbing. So they climb usually they climb onto the straw tunnel, climb onto the parrot perch, or they get to the parrot perch by running along the narrow wooden ledges that my husband has put in. Yeah. Now last night, as an experiment, I put in the cage a couple of peeled grapes, a slice of apple, and a mushroom. The mushroom is there, get my shadow out of the way, in the corner, and that has had a lot of activity. They've been actually gnawing at that. This is the idea, introduce soft foods that they can experiment with, because their top incisors are now through, not fully grown but through. There's someone playing with a ball. Well, with a cat toy. The idea being, give them soft foods and let them attempt to gnaw at them. They're starting to gnaw at the dangling wooden toy from the straw house as well. So they're ready. They are being weaned already, but they're ready now to be introduced to soft, solid foods. And then we're on the way. Yeah, you're back up there again. You are. No, you're not coming outside yet. Not yet. They will come out and run around when they're a little bit older and less likely to fall, and then they'll be straight up the curtain. Pelmets, I've no doubt about that. Let's see. No, go on, you go back on that dowling. Go back on the dowling. I wish I could get someone on the parrot swing, but as luck would have it, probably not. Somebody in bed, somebody coming here. So I'm really delighted to just see that little bit of chewing on the mushroom, because that says they're on the way. Because the mother will be now, well, she wouldn't actually now, in another week's time maybe, she will be bringing them soft fruits that she'll pick to get them to gnaw on. So trying as always to be as close to nature as we can. This is what we are doing. So they'll be getting now various bits of soft food, and obviously the most varied diet that I can give them. Are you going on there? Yay! The most varied diet that I can give them gives them a better chance to survive in the wild when they're released, if they've learned that all of these different items are food. You're back on my arm again. Yeah. Are you going back down? The tennis ball obviously hangs in the air, when the lid is closed. This is an actual kitten pen, not a purpose designed squirrel kitten pen, a feline kitten pen. And we've got a little kind of willow trellis here. Not that they need encouragement to climb up wood. As you can see, they're more than capable of climbing up the bars. It's just trying to give them as much variety. We have a couple of other toys to put in the pen, but we didn't want to just put them all in at once. We wanted to put, add something in at a time, so that, for the novelty faction, for the new enrichment faction. Now there, on the ground, if you can see it, we have a squirrel who has picked up a grape and was having a nibble on it. That is excellent. I'm delighted to see that. Well, that'll all be refreshed because they were put in last night. But, they're starting now to look for something more than mother's milk themselves. So that's even better. That's not me encouraging them. There's somebody on the swing. Way! So it's not just me sort of like almost forcing solids on them. It's them learning that these things are edible. So, right, so we'll be off to the supermarket today. Hello. We'll be off to the supermarket today and we'll be buying some strawberries and some avocado and blueberries, and then when I walk the dog I'll be blackberry picking and hawthorn picking and rosehip picking, just like I did 4 years ago. That's wonderful. Oh, and look, there we go. I know it's dark, but there's somebody down there munching on mushroom. It's a sad thing to say, but I'm ecstatic about that. How sad am I? Wait a minute, let me see. Oh, he's finished. That's typical. I bring the camera around for the light and he stops. Well, that's typical. Okay, well, that's nothing but good news in my book. Look at him. Bad thing. Yep, nothing but good news. So they've been fed their 10 o'clock feed, and at the moment they're active, but when I shut this lid and I go out of the room, they'll go straight back into the hammock and they'll be out for the count for a good few hours. Okay, hope you all enjoyed that, because actually I did myself.